Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope all of you are fine. Welcome to another video lesson, and this lesson is for the revision of your second monthly assessment of computer science, and the topic is data transmission, and today we will discuss the types of data transmission, and it's the last topic of the syllabus included in your second monthly assessment of computer science. Okay, so let's start the topic. In the last topic we saw that uh, the different transmission modes: simplex, half duplex and full duplex. But in today's lesson we will see the types of data transmission. So there are two types of data transmission. The first one is serial data transmission, and the second one is parallel data transmission. So first let's discuss that what is serial data transmission. So in the serial data transmission, it occurs when data is sent one bit at a time over a single wire or channel. Okay. In serial data transmission, as I said, the data is sent one bit over a single wire or channel. There is no difference between wire or channel. These are just the two different names of one similar thing. So we also call it wire, the simple wire which we use, or we can also call it channel. Okay. So one bit over a single wire or channel, and bits are sent one after another as a single stream. So as you can see, there is a simple figure shown on your book. The data sending by the sender is sending in the form of bits one after other, okay, in single stream. Why in single stream? Because we use just single wire or single channel for it. Okay, so that is why in that single wire or channel the data is sent one bit at a time and one after other, right? So let's move forward and see some further details. So this serial data transmission and parallel data transmission, let's see for shorter distance and longer distance which data transmission is suitable for us, and from these two data transmission, which one is preferable for short distance and which one is good for long distance data transmission. So the serial data transmission, it works well over long distance. Means if we have to transmit data over a longer distance, so we will prefer serial data transmission. Okay, because in the serial data transmission we use single wire, so it's not that expensive, it's affordable. So it's one of the reason that we use serial data transmission over long distance. Okay, and the other thing is that it works really well over the long distance data transmission. Okay, there is one thing, that is the data transmission rate is quite slower in serial data transmission as compared to parallel data transmission, right? So but still, because it works well, so that is why we prefer it when we have to deal with long distances. Okay, so transmission rate is slower in serial data transmission than parallel data transmission. Okay, but as you can see in your book, if you have to connect your printer with your computer, so for that serial data transmission is being used, because we have to use one wire or channel, so that is why it's serial data transmission. Okay, for example, when connecting a computer to a printer via USB connection, okay, as it's shown in the figure. You can take this figure shown here, this one, send it to the receiver as an example of a printer connecting with the computer. So you just have to give command to the printer that you need the printout of this typical file. So what will happen? The instruction or the command will be given to the or will be sent to the printer through that single wire or channel, and the printer will give you the printout of that file. Okay, so that is the example of data transmission by using serial data transmission. All right. So let's move to the second type of data transmission, that is parallel data transmission. But before moving to parallel data transmission, there is one more point which I want you to note down related to serial data transmission. That is when the data travels from sender to the receiver. So when the receiver will get the data, so it gets it in the form of fully synchronized. Okay, it is because when we will talk about the parallel data transmission, so I will tell you that if the distance is more than 20 meter, working with parallel data transmission, so data sent will be unsynchronized. Okay, but talking about serial data transmission, as it is suitable for long distance, so when the data will reach to its destination, so it will be properly synchronized. Right, now let's move to the second type of data transmission, that is parallel data transmission. So this type of transmission occurs when several bits of data is sent down several channels or wires and at the same time as well. Okay, so more than one bit. Okay, several bits means more than one bit of data is sent down in parallel data transmission using more than one means several channels or wires, and it happens at the same time, right? And because we are using several channels and wires, so each channel or wire transmits one bit at a time. As you can see in the figure, it's also given in your book as well, this figure. So the data sending by the sender is going towards the receiver, and it's sending one bit by using one wire or channel. Okay, let me recall it. In parallel data transmission, we use more than one wire or channel, and several bits of data is being sent by using those wires or channels. But each channel will transmit one bit. Okay, that doesn't mean by using one channel or wire you can send more than one bit of data, right? So let's see it is suitable for which type of longer distance or shorter distance. So it works well over short distance. So parallel data transmission works well over short distance, and it's not preferable for longer distance data transmission. Why? Because the parallel data transmission, it works well maximum over 20 meters of distance. Okay, if the distance is between in between 20 meters or maximum of 20 meters, so it will work well. But if the distance is more than 20 meters, so what will happen? The data will become skewed. If you will look at page number 51 of your book, so you will see that there is one word written in red color, that is skewed. So it means that when data will reach to its destination, so it will be unsynchronized. Okay, when the distance will be more than 20 meter, when it will become longer distance. Okay, so that is why it's not preferable for longer distance data transmission. So it works well within the limit of 20 meters. All right. So this point is very important. And there is one more thing, because we have to use several channels, or you can say wires, in this type of data transmission. So that is also one of the reasons that it's not that much preferable over long distance. Okay, means it's quite expensive as compared to serial data transmission. The one advantage is it's fast, but if the distance, as I said, is more than 20 meters, so you will have to face one problem, that is the data, when it will arrive to its destination, it will be unsynchronized, and the bits will also be out of orders. Okay, so we can say it this way, that the longer the distance will be, the worse will be the result if you will use parallel data transmission for longer distance of data transmission. So let's talk about the circuits inside your computer system. Okay, so the internal circuits inside your computer system use parallel data transmission. Right? Why so? Because the distance between the components is very short, and high speed of data transmission is required when we talk about the computer system or the laptop which we are using. So the circuit inside our computer or laptop, parallel data transmission is being used for that, because the distance is very short. Okay, maximum of distance will be in centimeters, right? So high speed of transmission is required, because nowadays, as you know, we prefer the machines which are good or faster in speed. So that is why parallel data transmission is used inside the internal circuits of our computer systems. All right. So on page number 52, there is a table showing the comparison of serial and parallel data transmission. So I want you to learn that table as well. Okay, those points will further clear the concept of this topic. And I told you that that table of comparison of several and serial and parallel data transmission on page number 52 is very important. So I hope the concept is clear to you. We have revised this topic once again. We have seen the two types of data transmission and how the whole process works, and then the comparison, that which type of data transmission is suitable for longer and shorter distance data transmission, and how the whole system works, right? So I hope the concept is clear to you. So thank you so much, and best of luck for your assessment.